2. I found that picture from El Paso. You're in the middle of the line, wearing nothing but that gift shop necklace. And I know you know the rest. Loving wouldn't last, went too fast. But there ain't one kiss I'd take back, girl. Gasoline and a red hot match, girl. Lit the summer on fire for sure, girl, yeah. You can't fake that first love feeling. Yeah, we gave it all we had. Ain't one kiss that I take back. Hey, it's Clay from the Songtown Studio, and that's our Hookist collaboration song. That's what we've gotten so far. We have a verse, we have a chorus, except we need one line, which you heard me hum towards the end of that chorus. But today we're going to find out what line fits in there that you submitted. And then we're going to move on to the second verse. I'm really pumped. Today, we had a lot of good lines. This was probably the hardest week that I had choosing lines. A bunch of you stepped up your game, and that was awesome. Let's just see the line we're missing here. So the back half of our chorus is, you can't fake that first love feeling. Then we need the next line after that. So you can't fake that first love feeling. Kaylee sent in one, and you can't stop love when it's leaving. Oh, gosh, I almost went with that. I didn't like that both of those lines had love in it, so I messed around with you can't stop that first time feeling, and you can't stop love when it's leaving. Man, I went back and forth with that line. I felt like maybe it was such a great line, but it felt like maybe it kind of didn't say enough. Like it was one of those lines, I thought it was such a good line that it was distracting me from what needed to be said. But I really liked it. I thought it was a real good contender. I know some other people this week stepped up their game. Kevin Osborne had one I liked, Memories That Keep a Heart Beating. That was on the positive thing, and I thought that was kind of neat. Let's see another one here. From Butterflies to Hurtin' and Healin', G.T. Edwards. I thought that was cool. What's another one here? Exploded at the thought of you leaving. The only thing I didn't know about that, exploded, like did he get mad? I know what you mean. The love exploded at the thought of you leaving, but I just didn't feel like that perhaps said enough either. But they were all good lines. The line I settled on, drum roll. I felt like, remember what the song's about. The song's about losing a love, and you're looking back, you find this photograph, and you're realizing that perhaps it's made you who you are today or made you better somehow. And we haven't really hinted at that yet. And I know that we're going to have, in the second verse, we're going to be able to go into that a little deeper. But I felt like we needed to hint at that in the chorus. So Marla submitted a line. Her line was, that breaks a heart and keeps it beating. And I really like that. You can't fake that first love feeling that breaks a heart and keeps it beating. But I felt like the keeps it beating, I kind of knew, like I wanted it. I felt like I knew the meaning was in there, but in a choruses really need to spell things out clearly. You can kind of get poetic sometimes in a verse, but for a kind of sing-along chorus, I feel like the meaning really needs to be clear. So I thought, hey, let's just take that and tweak it a little bit and add a word onto the end of it. And I came up with this. You can't fake that first love feeling, breaks a heart, but leaves it beating stronger. So I changed the keeps it beating to leaves it. You know, it breaks your heart, but it leaves it beating stronger. So there you have it. Let's just read that chorus down once. But there ain't one kiss I'd take back, girl. Like gasoline in a red hot match, girl. We lit that summer on fire for sure, girl, yeah. You can't fake that first love feeling. Breaks a heart, but leaves it beating stronger. Yeah, we gave it all we had. Ain't one kiss that I'd take back. I like that. I like it. Let's hear how it sounds. 3, 4. There ain't one kiss I'd take back, girl. Like gasoline in a red hot match, girl. Lit the summer on fire for sure, girl, yeah. You can't fake that first love feeling. Breaks a heart, but leaves it beating stronger. Yeah, we gave it all we had. Ain't one kiss that I take back. Boom. Here we are in the second verse, girl. Okay, so we're ready for that second verse. Now keep in mind, when we hit the second verse, we want to have that same phrasing that we had in that first verse with da 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 da. I want that exact phrasing for that first half of that verse. You can count syllables, you know, count it out, make it sound natural, make it sound like you're just talking to somebody, but fit it in that melody and fit it in with those same amount of syllables. Let's get really good with this. Let's take it to that next level. And, okay, in this second verse, we've got a little room here to go deeper in the story. And I don't mean how they broke up, because I think we don't really need to know so much about why they broke up. In fact, if we keep it open, more people will be able to put their story into it. So let's don't get into why they broke up, but let's get into maybe how this affected him, how it made him better, or how he wouldn't be the person he is today if he hadn't have gone through this. But you know, he's looking at this picture, and these thoughts are coming to his head, and things perhaps he would tell her if she was there. But how did it affect him? Let's go a little deeper and come up with some cool lines for this verse. And man, we are almost completed. We got a verse and chorus of a really good song going here. Can't wait to see what you come up with. Send it in Thursday. I'll get back on this, and then we'll know down that first line of the second verse. Cheers.